Good morning, class. It is Wednesday and I am in the gym. You can see the setup. We have different areas marked off with tape so we can keep our social distancing. So if you decide that you are comfortable coming into the gym, that's what it's going to look like. We all stay in our little squares. So just to give you an idea of the comfort level here, I'm going to go ahead and run the virtual class today from the gym. So let's get started with our warm-up, 30 seconds of jumping jacks or moving your body however you want. All right, let's go into leg swings. We're going to go forward leg swings. Use this hand. Switch. Let's go to the side. Switch legs. All right, let's go arm circles. Take it back. Switch arms. And back. All right, let's do our chest and our back. Here comes our full body flow. Hinge squat, walk out to push up. Downward dog stretch. And come back up. We'll do 2 more of those. Last one. And our last stretch, big step forward. Really sink down into those hips. And rotate open as far as you can go. And crawl your fingers the other way as far as you can go. Back and forth. One more on this side. And switch. And last one. Alrighty. So today you will need your dumbbells. If you have a barbell at home, we're using barbells in the gym for the class today, but I'll just show you a modification with dumbbells as well. So the first exercise on the board, I have it written way over there. So I keep glancing over there to remember what's going on. First up, we've got our one dumbbell. We're gonna go into, I'll angle this down a little bit. We're gonna go into a lunge. And then we're gonna hold it here and do 10 overhead presses with the dumbbell. Once we hit 10, we'll switch legs, hold that lunge, and then up overhead. You can have your arm out for balance or on your hip. We're switching for 10, back and forth until the time runs out. And then I'll demonstrate the next exercises as we get going. So, where's my timer? Get ready with that dumbbell. We are going in 5, hold that lunge and then just press up overhead. Once you hit 10, you're switching. As you transition, you can shake out those legs if you need to. Hold strong, you're squeezing your glutes. At your own pace here. Find your balance before you start pumping. We just hit our halfway mark. Whew. If the lunge is too much, you can stand tall and just pump it up, making sure that your lower back doesn't arch. If you're just standing, the tendency is to have your back arch as you go up overhead. So I want you to be conscious of that, making sure that doesn't happen. We're almost there, last push here. 5 seconds. All right, grab that other bar, or that other dumbbell. If you have a barbell, you're gonna put it on the back here. But if you just have 2 dumbbells, you're gonna let them rest back behind, resting on your shoulders, holding them in place, keeping your elbows narrow into your face. And then we're going through the motion like we would a deadlift. We're just letting our butts shift backwards as we fall forward. All right, so here we go. This really forces us to keep that big chest like we want in a deadlift. And then we're hinging at our hips. Our knees are soft. We're not locking our knees out. Keep them soft. Go as low as you feel like you have control. You should feel that big stretch in the back of your legs. And then you're squeezing your glutes to come back up. You can see where my dumbbells are placed down my back. We just hit our halfway point. Keep at it, keep at it. You're not in a hurry on these. You're taking your time, keep in control. 30 more seconds. I like to inhale when I go down and exhale as I come up. Keep at it, we're almost there. Got 12 seconds. Almost there. 2, 1. All right, let's drop those dumbbells. Grab my hair. Whew. All right, next exercise. You're on the ground. You're going into all fours, and you're putting one of those dumbbells in the crook of your knee. I want you to find that neutral position in your back, so a couple cat-cows until you find that neutral position. Now, that back stays locked in place as you kick up towards the ceiling, squeezing those glutes. So I don't want to see your back arching as you kick up. You're holding that back in place as your leg comes up. All right, let's go. I'll tell you when to switch sides. Remember, keep that back positioning locked in place. We're not letting our back arch as our leg comes up. We're just squeezing that glute. Again, we're not trying to rush through these. I want you to really feel your glute squeeze on that top portion. A few more seconds on this side. All right, go ahead and switch. Again, find that neutral positioning in your back before you get started. And then you're locking that back in place, so you're not letting it move. It's just your hip that's rotating. Give yourself a good glute squeeze on that upper portion. Resisting that arch of the back. We're almost there, 10 seconds. Two, one. All right, drop it. We've got a walkout push-up to toe taps. So similar like we do in our warm-up, but you don't have to do the hinge and the squat first. You're just walking out into a push-up, and then a toe tap 1, a toe tap 2, and then coming back up. If you need to, you walk out. Once you're in this plank position, you can drop those knees and do a push-up, and then back up to the toe tap. All right, timer started. Let's get going. Of course, we're not rushing through these at all. Control the movement. So if you feel like you don't have control in this normal push-up position, just drop those knees, making sure your hips are also lowering to the ground in that knee push-up. So we're not just doing a chest dip. Our whole torso is lowering. Tap with each leg before you come up. We've got 35 seconds here. You need to take a little breather, shake it out, and then get back right into it. Lots of shoulder work. "15 seconds, you got this. Just a few more sequences. Winding it down. 2, 1. All right, our last exercise. We're on our backs. We're gonna do dead bugs. So if you have a dumbbell that you can place in your lower abdomen to create that resistance, I want you to feel your belly with pressure so that dumbbell lifts up from your belly. Once you have that pressure, you'll lift your legs 90 degrees, arms go straight to the sky. We're alternating leg and arm. So here we go. Opposite arm, opposite leg, go up and down. You want to keep your lower back smashed to the floor the whole time. And you're deliberate with these motions. We're not just swinging our limbs back and forth. We get to the start position. We go down, we come up back to start, and then we go down and back to start. Slow and controlled. You're keeping that pressure in your belly the whole time. If you feel like that dumbbell is sinking into your belly, then just lower your limbs, take a rest, breathe, then get back into that pressure. Make sure that lower back is flat with those limbs, and then go again. If you feel like you can't keep your lower back flat, then don't go as low with those legs, or maybe don't even straighten them. You'll just tap down with your heel instead of straightening that leg. Keep it up. We've got 30 seconds here. Should really feel this in your core. Core meaning it's not just your abs, it's all the way around your body. So you should feel this in your back as well, creating that pressure like a soup can. Nice job, almost there. 2, 1, and relax. We have a bit of a break, so grab a drink, and we're just going to do one more round. This up just a little bit. So if you do have a barbell at home, to safely pick up that barbell, you're bending and keeping your back straight so you can pick it up. So we're not picking it up like this. That puts a lot of strain on our back. Once it's to waist level, use those legs as power to hoist it to shoulder level, and then legs again, power up overhead, and then you're letting that bar rest back down on your shoulder blades, and then the good mornings are this, with that barbell. We're not letting that bar roll up onto the bones of our neck. Okay, if you don't have a barbell, then we're just using the dumbbells. To safely get it up, again, you're using your legs as power and momentum to hoist up overhead, then shoulder, drop to waist, and bend those knees flat back to drop it, all right? Okay, let's go for round 2. We're doing the static lunge with the shoulder press, or you can go down onto your knee and hold it, or you can stand straight and press, all right? Let's get ready to go. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. 10 on each side. Nice job. Get past our halfway point. If you're looking for a breathing pattern, I like to exhale as I go up and inhale as it comes down. Woo! We're almost through it. We got 20 seconds. Woo! Almost there. 5 seconds. Alrighty. Grab that other dumbbell or your barbell. We're doing the good mornings. So if you got both your dumbbells, you're letting them slide down your back as you hold them in place. The top of the dumbbells should be at the top of your shoulders. So you can see here where I'm holding them. And then we're going for that deadlift motion. All right, hinge at those hips, back stays flat, your knees are soft, and you're just bending over at the waist. Inhale as you go down. Exhale, squeeze those glutes to come back up. You should feel that good stretch in the back of your legs. You're really dramatically shifting your butt back behind you, way back behind your heels. Keep it here. Halfway through, I'm going to switch to the barbell. You just stay with whatever equipment you have. "30 seconds. You got this." Again, inhale as I go down. Exhale as I come up. 10 more seconds. Almost there. 2, 1. All right. Woo! We're into the walkout push-up with our toe taps. Ten more seconds. Whew. 2, 1. All right, let's do this. Just walk it out. You don't have to do the hinge and squat like we do in our warm-up. Tap, the tap, come all the way back up. Again, walk out first to that tall plank. If you need to drop to your knees, drop those knees, and then your whole torso is lowering. And then back up on those toes for the tap outs. Make sure as you walk out to that push-up that those hands end up right underneath your shoulders. You don't want your hands way out here trying to do a push-up. There's too much strain on your shoulders. Keep them right underneath and then lower. "30 seconds. You got it. Hold strong. Just a few more. We've got 10 seconds. Enough time for one more push-up. 2, 1. All right, we're on our backs. Grab that dumbbell, placing it on your belly. The reason for that is just so that you have some resistance so you can really feel whether or not you're feeling that belly with the air properly. If you are trying to feel that pressure to raise the dumbbell, then it's a little more easier to feel what your body is doing. So lay on back, put that dumbbell down, feel that belly, lift that dumbbell. Now lift those limbs. And let's go, slow and controlled, back to start and pause before you go to the other limbs. Again, we're keeping that lower back flat on the mat. It takes some practice to keep that pressure in your core and still breathe. I don't want you to hold your breath I want you to keep breathing. So it takes some practice to figure out how to keep that air filled in your lower body while you still breathe and not lose that pressure. Again, if you feel like your lower back is starting to arch, don't lower your leg as far down, or you can keep your leg bent and just tap your heel down. Whatever you feel like you have control over, that's where you start, and then you work your way from there. We're 30 seconds away. Keep it up, keep it up. Got 10 seconds here, hold strong. 2, 1, and relax. That is it. Wait, did I skip one? Oh, you guys, I skipped one. On to all fours. We gotta do the glute kicks. Oh boy, I'm sorry. Good thing I have my timer to keep me straight. All right, so remember all fours. We're finding that neutral position in our back, and then we're locking that position. That dumbbell is in the crook of our knee. Here we go, squeeze those glutes. I thought we were done, I'm sorry. This is a good way to end it though. I'll tell you when to switch. We're staying on this one side for half the time. Again, we're not arching that back. We're squeezing that glute and keeping that back locked in position, in that neutral position. Hands are right underneath those shoulders. A few more seconds on this side. Should really start to feel the burn. All right, go ahead and switch. Other leg. Find that neutral position in that back again. Do a couple curls, and then find that neutral position and lock it. Pump that leg, squeezing the glute. The rotation comes from the hip as you go up. Squeezing those glutes, but not arching that back. Nice work. 20 seconds here. Ten more seconds, you got this. A few more. 2, 1. All right, now we are officially done. Whew. Nice work, everyone. If you need to stretch those hamstrings, a good one is, let me get my feet in the camera here. One heel up, about even with the toe, and then you're just hinging at your hips like you would a deadlift, and you should feel a good stretch here. You can reach down. Ooh, yeah, and then switch legs, heel down, toe up. And then you're bending down at the waist. So you feel like good stretch there. Shoulders. If you want to do a shoulder roll back and then pull that arm across, you feel like good stretch right here in that shoulder. And then of course, I like to just squeeze and down and stretch my back. All right, good work, everyone. Like I said, here's what the setup at the gym looks like. We have our own little boxes. We're keeping a square in between us, so we have some distance, and then we're not sharing equipment. We have our own equipment in our own little squares. So that's what the setup looks like here. If you feel like you are comfortable to come in, go ahead and go through the ResFit application to RSVP. Of course, I would love to see your face in person, but I also appreciate seeing you through the screen. So have a great day, everyone. We'll see you later.